were talking about trendsetting bands. Or
yeah,
artists.
you wanted to go first. You knew yours right away.
Yeah.
Like you were like, it took me 0.2 seconds.
Dude, she is the master at music, so I'm curious to hear what her answers are.
The first one that popped into my head was the Deftones. That's what I grew up on.
Yep.
That's a great
Shut up,
one.
Nate.
Which
I know
is-
you hate them,
That's a
but I've
great
seen
one.
them like 3 times.
I don't hate them. Actually, I really like their music. I just know that you'll leave me for him.
I will.
This is so funny
now.
too, because just yesterday when Nate and I were hanging out for a little while, I was going through looking at their dog names that they were. Nate just went through a bunch. Did you read that?
He said it.
Oh my God.
He said
Yeah,
it.
pull that up. We'll read that in a second.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Here, let me read the first few though. So I guess
I laid down and was going to go to sleep, and she started texting me dog names.
No, I texted you one, and you were like, bam, 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 bam,
Yeah,
bam.
exactly.
Yeah, that was
it was
fun-
rapid
was funny
fire.
about it.
I had to get them out so that she'd know, you know.
I had to turn off my notifications on my phone because it was like at work. They were
And
like,
that's why I
who's
didn't get any
texting
reply.
you?
Yeah. Well, what was funny about it though is Chino was one of the dog names, and that's the singer's
And I was
name,
like, I
right?
like that one. Yeah.
Yes. Ashley's like, ooh, that one sounds really sexy. I mean, cute.
See, okay, time out.
And then
Side
she could
note.
have her own Chino.
He was hot 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, he's old and fat now. He can still sing, but
So
Yeah, that
I
happens
went out,
to everybody.
I went out
Yeah.
with stamina, huh? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, you beat him out with
I'm in
stamina.
for the
And the dad
for
bod.
the long haul.
The dad bod. One of the better ones, really.
This is how foreign Android is for me. Is I just started calling you when they handed me your phone.
how you doing?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so this when he first sent this to me, I mean,
I thought you were speaking Chinese for a second. I was like, wait,
I'm
that's not
speaking
the way-
Chinoese.
Chinoese. He is half Chinese, by the way.
Chinoese. When you speak Chinoese, you speak notes that are interdimensional. He goes places that are so interesting with his melodies. Like, yeah, you'll expect it to go one way, and then he kind of pulls it somewhere else, and that's one of the things I think he does best. But anyway, so these dog names, and Nate started sending to him, and whenever I picked it up, I read it, and I was like, holy shit, it's like a haiku or something. Or a children's nursery rhyme. It was like Tolly, Ollie, Tick Tock, Benji, Tintin, Tanto, Chino, Coco. And then it was Macho, Rocco, Dirty Harry. What the hell brought you to Dirty Harry all of a sudden?
I don't know.
It was probably on TV or something.
Actually, I was
Like all these cute little names. Oh,
I'm
that's
pretty
so
sure
sweet.
I was thinking of Clint Eastwood. You know, he's badass. And
So when I read that, I thought you probably got there by Rocco. You thought of Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. You thought of other people.
Rocco came from Boondock Saints.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Well, I could see that. So the guns
yeah, maybe, and it went
brought
to
you to Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
But then,
Very logical now.
but then it really matched up because this is dog name, so Dirty Harry and dogs, and,
And
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna make this make sense somehow.
It makes sense in my head.
Yeah,
sure.
which is not always how people view you. Evidently, is what we found out earlier. We don't know who we
Did
are
I miss
anymore.
the perspective altogether?
I'm only what other people see me as. I don't know what that is. What am I?
I don't know myself.
Mucho macho pinto bean dust mop.
is this dog Hispanic or Latin?
No, it's a Shih Tzu Yorkie mix. So it's a little dog,
I'm
and he's
thinking
cute looking.
I think you need to go a little bit more British with these names.
I think that's about 2/3 of the way down the list.
Oh, 2/3.
Well,
Shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
There
because
was-
he had Tito, which we're just gonna slide right past that one. But then he got Copper, Chipper, and Fluff Huffington.
There's your British.
Oh, Fluff Huffington.
Could you imagine me or the kids even yelling?
Trying to, get it out of your mouth.
How do you get onto a Fluff Huffington? I just want to know.
That sounds like a rapper that is
How
called
dare you pee on the floor?
Yeah, he's called Lord Huffington now, but everybody still calls him Fluff. The people that really know him, he's like, I'm not fucking Fluff anymore. I'm Lord Huffington. Nah, you're Fluff to me, bitch. Yeah, he had some. So Snuggles. Then he was like, oh, I better bring it down a notch. I'm getting kind of weird here. And then he's like, nah, fuck it. Growly Pally. Pally? That's not like a pal?
Yeah.
Hey, you're my pal. You're my Growly Pally.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes sense. And of course,
a good one.
He had to throw Tough McGruff in there.
I love Tough McGruff. I love it.
Anytime we're talking about dog names, McGruff
You know
has
what
to
I
come
think
up.
of when I hear Tough McGruff?
I'm McGruff, the crime dog. Learn how to keep your family and your community safe and help take a bite out of crime.
Tough McGruff.
Yeah.
He would do a number or something.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
call or-
Geico brought him back. There's a plug.
Those commercials came on a lot during like G.I. Joe and Transformers
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Totally into
So
that back in the
you
day.
have to think of McGruff or whatever. Hopper, Pounce. That's British, right?
No, that's just a word.
That's just rude.
Just a word.
You don't pounce. Nobody pounces anymore.
They do in
Who's
the
gonna
Lion
pounce?
King.
Cats pounce.
Well, do you have a cat?
No.
Okay, then.
Oh yeah. So well.
Well, I'm a firm believer that either a person or an animal grow into their name.
Yeah, yeah.
whatever
Me
you-
Oh,
too.
I agree.
So whatever you name them, I mean, if you name the dog Pounce, that sucker's going to be energetic. If you name him Flop, he's just going to lay around on the floor.
What about
You know?
So you
Flop?
believe more like in predetermination?
Yeah.
You can't change
No.
your own destiny.
No, not necessarily. I just think that I think
sure?
that
well,
you live up
words
to your
mean
name.
something, and not even just as an earth creation, but words have power.
The mind is somehow a co-creator in the process of reality through acts of language. And language is very, very mysterious. I mean, it is true magic.
I truly believe that.
No, I do too. And to bring that back to music, like I had a conversation with my brother one time about the name Core Factor because I wanted it to be cooler. But he was like, don't worry about it because bands grow into their name and then it just is what it is. Like you don't think about the name anymore.
Right.
I don't know if is it the same for guys, gentlemen, as they get older, like Kiss, like they're touring still. They're doing another fucking tour.
Oh my
I
God!
thought
What
got
are they like?
replaced by
80?
robots.
Well, yeah, because they got to spend
By robots.
spend their money.
Like at Chuck E. Cheese, back in the day.
Animatronics. Yeah.
It's not even them anymore. They got holographic technology.
They de-age them with CGI.
Yeah, they're right there using a little Atari's joystick.
It's
Yeah.
not really fair to use Kiss as an example because they had that makeup all over their face.
Well,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You couldn't see the aging anyway because they can just like
That's
putty over
absolutely
it.
true.
Okay,
yeah.
so Aerosmith.
It's not even a question.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are we talking about now?
Dog names.
Dog names.
Oh,
Mucho Macho.
isn't that a taco platter
Pounce.
from Taco Bueno?
living into their name.
Taco. I mean,
Yeah. You become.
How about
kind of,
Nacho Libre?
Get that corn out of my face!
Speaking of Mexican,
You can call him Jack Black.
I think that needs to be a snippet.
totally. Oh, that has so many different implications. I don't know if
Yes.
are you offending Jack Black?
It's a little Yorkie, whatever, Shih Tzu mix too. Oh, that's funny.
Well,
I'm pretty sure there was Pug in there somewhere.
I was just wondering, do they have to worry about like peeing themselves on stage? You think?
Who?
They probably do wear it depends.
Yeah, I would
That's
think
what
so.
I would have
I mean,
to
are they
think.
that old?
Well, it
They're
took.
not
I mean,
old.
they've got to be.
I don't know. Ask Troy. He knows everything about him.
I know.
I'm pretty sure that they probably clip it off or something.
Follow those guys to get clipped and tagged.
What are they clipping?
What do you mean
Clip
clip
their
it
penises
off?
off? Yeah.
Castration.
When I turn 70, I get my penis cut off. That sounds horrible.
Not cut
Nobody
off.
told me this.
Not cut off.
Just put a clothespin on it.
Yeah, put a
and pinch
clothespin
it
on
off.
it. Pinch it off.
Oh,
my God,
shit.
that's
That's
dangerous.
commitment.
You can actually
Hey,
burst
man.
your bladder that way.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's not because they don't wet themselves because their
Did you read
bladder's
that
full.
on the internet?
No. I'm just saying.
Did you Google
It's very
that?
possible
He's like-
I could have Googled it. But,
Google
but
trendsetter.
no, it's because the shutoff valve
Stage
doesn't work.
peers.
Not because their bladder's full.
Well, Kiss was a trendsetter.
Yeah.
They were.
Yep.
That's not mine. That's Troy's. He called in and he's like, better say Kiss. My brother Troy
Is
is
that how
such
he
a
calls? Does he call with his Does he call with his
He's all
thumbs?
thumbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the text
He's
call.
mute. It's okay.
That's what it means to me.
Because we don't use our phones to talk.
No. 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 What were we saying?
Deftones.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trendsetters.
Deftones. Yeah, trendsetters. So
Chino.
Deftones,
Chino.
I definitely
Doggy.
agree with you. When there's other people though that will probably go say something about you're not a true Deftones fan if you didn't discover them from the very beginning.
Right.
Which
Man,
I never
fuck
agree
that.
with that.
That's bullshit.
Anytime
It
you
doesn't
get
even
into it-
matter. Like, if it affects you, like, none of that other shit matters.
Yeah.
When you discovered them, whatever. If it affects you,
Well,
then
like in fandom, you see that a lot with
Ugh.
Game of Thrones people could
Oh,
be
yeah.
that way. Where like
Yeah.
if you haven't read the books, you're not a true fan, or Star Wars
well, I'm
people.
not trying to be a true fan.
Well, even before all that, like when we were going to shows in high school over at Shreveport, 516 Soundstage, like
Yeah.
you would show up and there would be like these people that are there every weekend and they're like, we're the true fans.
Yep.
We're the first ones in the mosh pit. You've never been here before.
Yeah.
Go
We're the
away."
best groupies
Right.
ever.
And it's
Yeah,
like, well,
oh, yeah, they
there's
get
the
real
first time for
territorial.
everything. Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's where I started out. Like I went to shows on the weekends. We went to Shreveport. We hung out, whatever.
And I didn't hear about them until we met.
Right.
So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
When would that
I
have
did
been?
that.
I didn't start listening to cool music till I met Ash.
That's right.
That makes sense.
2003.
It's true. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony for like 6 years.
No, that was some of it.
Every
Still,
morning
hello.
before school.
Nate, what's your band?
Oh,
We're only doing one.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna
Yes.
have
Let's do
to.
one and go-
Nathan can go last.